If you guys don't remember a Moody Swede, he was an old school Call of Duty sniper montage guy. Hasn't posted a video in 11 or so odd years, but as you can see by the view counts down there, like he got a lot of views back in the day. I haven't heard from him in a while. While I was playing World at War today, this happened. Got an invite from him to play Call of Duty 4. Unfortunately, I was playing World at War, so I couldn't accept it, but man, that's just a blast from the past if I've ever seen one. It's like I've stepped into a time machine. So shout out Moody Swede. I'll try to party up with you. If you're watching this video by chance, I'll try to party up with you next time I'm on an old COD. World at War here. Man, I'm loving this game. Loving this game right now, but I'm having some issues. If you guys want to help me out in the comment section below, be my guest. I find it hard to connect with some friends on the game. It will glitch out sometimes. I'm playing on an Xbox One X. I fear it's something to do with the backwards compatibility, and I'm having a lot of connection interrupteds. More so than any other Call of Duty, like Call of Duty 4, for example. I've been playing a lot as well. I don't really get them on that game. So maybe it's just World at War. Maybe people are rage quitting in 2023 on this 15-year-old game. I don't really know. But you're going to see it here. After I go on like a little bit of a streak, I'm getting the groove of Mocking Day here. Connection interrupted. I don't know if that's me. I don't know if that's the game. I don't know if that's me like going backwards compatible. There does seem to be a little bit of input delay as well. So although the servers are fixed and it's great, man, I would love to see them just go the full Monty and do like a complete, I don't know, Passover and put these old Call of Duties all on dedicated servers. My God, if they put all the old Call of Duties on dedicated servers, I seriously would not play anything else. I would just play Call of Duty 4 up until Black Ops 2. Just that 5-year period of just golden CODs. I would just be playing nothing but that. And I'm sorry, but it's true. It's damn true. So I want to talk about World at War this video. This is a game that I didn't give a big chance, truth be told. Like, it came out and I enjoyed it for what it was, but on console you had a really oppressive gun in the MP40. And that just kind of made me want to go back to Call of Duty 4. Now, not to say that Call of Duty 4 was perfect, because it had oppressive 3x frag, it had oppressive M16, but the MP40 arguably is the most busted gun in Call of Duty history. I mean, it's not even really arguably, it's kind of like objectively the best gun in Call of Duty history. That gun, super oppressive. Now, here's the thing about World at War. This was done like intentionally to help out noobs. This is what they did to help out noobs back in the day. They just give you like a noob cannon, and then if a good player wanted to use it, they could use it and beat the noob, you know, and that's kind of how it went. But on PC, World at War actually had a nerfed version of the MP40. So on PC, I would argue that World at War might just be one of the best Call of Duties ever, and I'm not even exaggerating there. This is Xbox gameplay, so we have the super busted MP40, but thankfully this is more of a tank gameplay because we're on Roundhouse here. My first match back on World at War here. I've not played this game in so long, man. It's got to be like 6 or 7 years at this point. My first match back on World at War, I actually went 29-2, and unfortunately I was not recording, so you guys just get this relatively standard, it's like a 20-5 or something gameplay. But the fact that I haven't touched this game in 7 years or something like that, and really touched it on the regular longer than that, and I can go back and just remember what to do. I earned my stripes in this game. I learned the maps, I learned the mechanics, I earned my stripes, and like, I was able just to apply that so many years later, and it's like riding a bike. What the fuck happened with that? I told my friend, I was playing with a friend of mine, after the second match of World at War, I said, Caleb, this is the most fun I've had on Call of Duty in literally 5 years, and I'm not exaggerating. And it's not just because I'm doing well, it's because I'm on a game that doesn't insult my intelligence, doesn't insult my skill. I don't have to reverse boost. I'm not facing cheaters. I'm not facing Cronus Zen fucking virgins. I'm not facing doofuses with anime skins. I'm not being bombarded by shit from the store. I get on this game and it's motherfucking hardcore. Tell me when I'm telling lies here. This game did not sugarcoat shit. You play the campaign, guess what? Nazis. You play the multiplayer, they got like the full-on World War II experience, man. They're not censoring shit. It gets me energized. It wakes me up. Much like today's video sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by Mudwater. Mudwater is one of those products that I didn't know I needed until I tried it. And no joke, I threw away my Keurig after I got Mudwater. Seriously. I wish I had the footage of me tossing that thing in the dumpster, but I don't. Mudwater is a coffee alternative with 4 adaptogenic mushrooms and Ayurvedic herbs with a fraction of the caffeine of a cup of coffee, so you get the energy and focus without the crash and anxiety. The ingredients are 100% USDA certified organic, non-GMO, gluten-free and plant-based, Whole30 and kosher. They include cacao, chai, lion's mane, chaga, and cordyceps, which offers a range of benefits including supporting your mood, focus, physical performance, and your immune system. As someone with ADHD, I swear this stuff helps me focus better. So the burning question is, what does Mudwater taste like? It tastes sort of like if Zeus himself squeezed a lightning bolt into my Dogfather mug. With promo code CODFATHER, you can try it for 15% off, and you can click that link in the video description or the pinned comment. Alright guys, welcome back to the video. So before that ad break there, we were talking about how this game does not pull any punches. There is no my team versus the enemy team like in Call of Duty Vanguard. There's no anime skins parading around a World War II battlefield. There's no stupid futuristic weapons. There's no Attack on Titan shit. There's none of that garbage. It pays respect, true respect to World War II while still being a fun arcade experience. Yes, I know there's no zombies in World War II that we know of, that we have documented proof of. There could be, but this game, this is the game that started Call of Duty Zombies, by the way. This one was so innovative that I don't think it gets enough credit. I really don't. I don't think it gets the credit it deserves. Not only that, but this was kind of just a copy of Call of Duty 4. It didn't really do a lot different with the engine or how the perks worked or any of that stuff. It just took that COD 4 formula and kind of made it a little bit better, if I can be honest with you. The only real issue I have with World at War, honest to God, is pretty much just the MP40 on console. Everything else, I really got no complaints, man. I think this game is great. And that goes from the campaign to the zombies to the multiplayer. The DLC for this game, my God, the zombies DLC, Shinonuma and Derice started here. And those are still being like recycled today. I don't know. I don't want to just go back and be nostalgic and not talk about the game's flaws, but truth be told, outside of the MP40, what in the hell is wrong with this game? You could argue Last Stand or whatever, Second Chance or whatever, but like Martyrdom even, but honestly, it's a small price to pay. You got to give the noobs something. You know, if you don't give the noobs something, they're going to go play Modern Warfare 2, buy a rat skin, and then jerk off to hentai after they're done. My grandpa did not serve in World War II to see a bunch of losers with their anime skins and rat heads going around like Cronus Zenning each other and essentially cheating. I mean, it's a video game, and like, maybe I'm just making too serious of a comparison there. But the thing I really loved about World at War was how gritty it was. This has to be, bar none, above any other Call of Duty, the grittiest one ever. It pulled no punches. It was haunting. And whenever I booted this game up and I heard that menu theme, man, it took me back. This game was insanely underrated. And MP40 aside, I love that they took the problems from Call of Duty 4 and fixed them. And that's going to be a Treyarch thing. Like, I think I'm going to go through all the old Call of Duties, at least up until Black Ops 2, and just cover, like, you know, all of them in detail and stuff like that in case you guys missed them or in case you guys just want to revisit them or whatever. You played them back in the day. Treyarch loves fixing Infinity Ward's blunders. So Infinity Ward, they really had a problem with explosives, how powerful they were in Call of Duty 4. 3 times frag was also an issue. So what Treyarch did was they changed it to 2 times frag. They lowered the blast radius on all grenades, and it was just a much better experience. Oh, they introduced Flak Jacket in this game. So Flak Jacket, which has been like a Treyarch staple perk in pretty much every one of their games going forward, was introduced in this game because Call of Duty 4 had very, very oppressive frag grenades. This game introduced the War Game mode, which is one of my favorite objective game modes of all time. I'm not talking about the COD World War II from 2017 War mode. Fuck that shit. I'm talking about the OG War mode. You can search War gameplay, Call of Duty World at War. If you just type it in on my channel, you can find some old gameplays if you want to see it. But I think the thing about this game that I really loved is I got to play the beta. And when I played the beta and I first got dogs, I didn't know that the 7 kill streak was dogs, I remember being like in awe. In fact, I think I have that as a gameplay on my channel, and I'll link you it. I think it's Call of Duty World at War beta gameplay. I'll link it in the pinned comment, and you can see kind of my reaction. I think it's without commentary though, so sorry. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on World at War below. Drop a like if you could. I'll see you later. Peace.
Do some parting advice?